Okay. My thoughts on the situation. This is about Wilbur Soot. I'm tired of you guys crowing almost. Is that crowing? Is it? I'm tired of you guys crowing almost all tweets about people trying to prove a man being a victim. Okay, we'll go back. Yes, what Sarah said, by the way. That's why I've been not responding to the victim blamers and the essay apologists. Yeah. Yeah, that's I literally do not have time for them. But if you guys want to go, listen, I'm not telling you to, but if you feel the need to respond to someone, then do it. Working theory that British people hate Americans because they couldn't colonize us. Yeah, I would agree. Can you say something motivating? My day was kind of bad. One flame. The biggest part, or one of the biggest parts in life, that's just what came to the top of my head as you said that, so sorry if it's poop, but I'm going to roll with it. One of the biggest things in life is your viewpoint on it. You may have had a bad day today, but guess what, bro? You got a fucking phone in your hand that works. You're still alive, you're still breathing, okay? Find you some shit that makes you happy, bro, and you'll be all right, bro. Try not to focus on the bad. Try and look at the good in the situation. For me, I go and I make a cup of coffee every day, and I listen to some music, and I know that shit. In that time, I will have my good, happy time there, happy space. Nothing else going on in the world at that time matters. Go find you something like that you can do tonight and take your mind off of shit. You're going to be all right. Fucking keep your fucking mind out of the gutter. And you got this shit, bro. I believe in you. I love you, gangsta. I know we just met and you've been in my chat a couple times, but I genuinely love everybody in this fucking chat and do care about you guys. Okay. Why does mental health matter just not when it's about men? Why do victims matter just not when it's about men? I am sick and fucking tired of it. I have just one question. Why is there more proof of Shelby abusing Wilbur than of Wilbur abusing Shelby? Why? Just why? You are all fucking sheeps, dumb, stupid sheeps. Wilbur is seemingly Brother, my thoughts, please, I beg you, read it as I want to be corrected if there's any misinformation. And there are a few questions I want to be responded to with honesty. Well, coming out of the gate, just fucking firing is really not going to be the good thing, or it's not going to be a good thing for people to talk to you and give you their input and talk to you like a normal human being. You're already making them pissed off. Bad days always end and happy days will come. Be good and take care of yourself. Exactly. Also, life is about the highs, lows, and in-betweens. You need yin and yang. Sometimes the bad shit is where you learn the most about yourself and you grow the most. So, yeah, dude, you'll be all right. I believe in you. Thanks for the speech. Also, do you think that one flame 321 or that one flame is a better username? Probably that one flame because it's more capitalized so you can see it more. When did Shelby abuse Wilbur? We'll see, dude. We'll see. Rayla, you have a kind heart, and I appreciate your kind words always. And I appreciate you. There you go. There's your compliment. Appreciate you, homie. Okay. So they attacked everyone that is on Shelby's side here, pretty much, or a lot of the people. Wilbur is seen barely smiling in almost all pictures he had with Shelby. She's also almost on the verge of tears. Oh, he's almost on the verge of tears. Sorry. In two pictures, he's also very clearly bruised. Why do you guys think he almost never stayed in the same room as her? Why do you think he avoided her? Here are the pictures. Okay. Okay. Don't really see a bruise here. I see a little bump here, but I don't really see like a bruise. I don't know. I also think he looks happy in these two photos. The he's not smiling bugs me so bad, bro. I'm autistic and I'm never smiling in photos, please. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm concerned for this person. Yeah, I think this person, again, I'm not trying to like shit on anyone, but they might just need some time to breathe and take some time from the internet. And I understand that they're trying to have empathy for someone and they probably looked up to Wilbur. It's hard and they may try and like reach for things, but you know, maybe this person's just grieving. Or maybe they're trying to prove a point. Again, I think it's just like hard from their first part of the tweet where they're like going at people that are believing Shelby is kind of a bad look. I think Phil and Tommy know something about this. Phil clearly said support Shelby and nothing else about Wilbur to get people off his back. And Tommy still never said anything to this moment. Quackity was crying when he said Wilbur is no longer a part of the QSMP. It very much seemed like he didn't even want to do that. I'm not putting words in his mouth, just stating the obvious. I don't think that's obvious. I think it's fucking seemingly Quackity actually is empathetic towards people and probably is feeling some of the pain that Shelby's feeling, you know, and probably crying because he lost one of his fucking friends to the fact that he's a piece of shit, you know? I have one question for you guys, which I'd love if you guys answered, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Without knowing about the situation, without knowing who Shelby or Wilbur are, from the things I've said and the pictures I have shown, who do you think was the one being abused here? Brother, I wouldn't fucking know. You would show me those things and I'd be like, yeah, it looks like he fucking bumped his arm. I don't even know what you're showing me in the second picture. Not to mention, in the last stream Tommy had with Wilbur, which was in January of 2024, I'm pretty sure, Wilbur looked awfully pale and quite skinny, not to mention he kept pulling down his sleeves. Yeah, well, him and Shelby were not together. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is the image. Okay. I don't know, man. When you're getting close to 30, I think you start to show it. Now, obviously, Shelby and Wilbur weren't dating in 2021. Okay. Or 2024. January 2024. Does it say 2021? January 2024. But isn't that concerning? This is a picture from 2021 when Wilbur and Shelby weren't dating. This picture from 2023 where Wilbur and Shelby were dating. She said it herself. In the second picture, he looks far skinnier and far paler. Do you not think so? Well, this is concert lighting. And it looks like, from my concert photography expertise or amateur expertise, if you want to say I'm an amateur, it looks like the lighting is warm in here. So I don't really think... Plus, if you look at his skin tone here, his guitar color, the neck of his guitar, it's pretty clear that either these are very neutral or warm lights. Blue background, the auto white balance, you'd have to figure out where this fucking photo came from. The auto white balance is gonna make it cooler for his skin. Same with the concert photo, it's gonna make it warmer because seemingly these are both. Well, this is an iPhone photo, so the iPhone is probably gonna make it warm to match the warmth here. An auto white balance on a camera is going to auto white balance to make it more blue because of this background. At least in my experience. Maybe they're using a Canon and it actually knows what the fuck it's doing. But for me, with every Sony that I've used and every Canon I've used, it literally makes you look whiter whenever you're on a blue backdrop if you're using auto white balance. Okay. I also find the way Shelby talked about Wilbur's hygiene weird. Well, here's the thing. Shelby wasn't even saying that it was Wilbur for sure. Aside the fact that ant infestations are very common in the UK, aren't those clear signs of depression? She was saying it as if he was lazy, but we all know that those are signs of depression and mental illness. I mean, I agree with that to a point, but I don't know. No, I don't know, man. Think about this. Why would Wilbur be depressed while being with Shelby? Because he's talked about how he's fucking depressed. The other girl literally came out and was like, yeah, he's depressed as shit. He tried to, I was literally self-harming, and he was fucking talking about how he had it harder than me. I'd appreciate if you guys gave me your opinions on this and corrected me if I'm actually wrong about something. Also, every single person that sends me death threats will be blocked by me with no other words. Death threats? Has this person received death threats? Okay, let's see some of the comments. I'm tired of y'all's bullshit. He didn't admit to it. I've mentioned it there. I mean, Wilbur admitted it. The bruises could have been self-defense or him just knocking himself on something, as I do that a lot. Y'all just need to accept that he abused her and find a new YouTuber to watch instead of making excuses for him. This is why victims feel like they can't, and then they probably replied with can't come out. He can't knock over something with his eye. He calmly smacking my head at 3 a.m. What? This man's never understood, I guess, that being in a relationship doesn't fix your fucking depression. He wiped his ass with paper towels, bro. He had access to toilet paper, but used paper towels. But it sounds like Wilbur was in a bad depressive episode in his relationship with Shelby, not excusing his behavior. So literally him looking worse makes sense to me. Yeah. Someone already had my TikTok username, that one flame. Oh, dude, underscore. Yo, I'm with it. I lost a ton of weight and looked sick when I suffered from my ED. So if he had an ED when he looked skinny and pale, that makes sense. Yeah. Again, here's the thing about Wilbur. Again, I'm not saying you should have life figured out by the time that you're in your mid to late 20s, but he is in his mid to late 20s here. I feel like he should find out, especially after the last situation with the last girl.
All right,
Shelby.
you wasted $5 on me.
Thank you so much for the sub. I love and appreciate you, brother.
Daddy.
Do people think he wouldn't be able to defend himself against abuse? I guess that's what this person's trying to argue. He should probably know that being in a relationship doesn't fix this shit. Like, it doesn't fix his depression, and he should know that it's just rough. Like, life is rough. You know what I'm saying? Where's the proof she bruised Wilbur other than these photos that I showed in the beginning? Nothing. There's literally nothing else. It is these photos. Sorry, I did it wrong. Hold on. Let me do this. It's these photos. These are the only proof that they have in this situation. Well, he's definitely depressed, but that doesn't mean he didn't abuse her. We need proof. This is destroying someone's life. Why is there more proof of Shelby abusing Wilbur than of Wilbur abusing Shelby? What, brother man? Just can't believe dude was playing at Coachella. Sucks for the band, though. Yeah, I would hope that they would come out and be like, yo, we're dropping Wilbur, but we're going to continue, you know? It was also around the time Techno was dying of cancer. Of course he can't speak for himself anymore, and I'm not putting the blame on Techno, but he was one of Wilbur's best friends. Maybe that's one of his causes of his depression. The last months they were together were in 2023. Techno died in 2022. Well, it could have been early 2023. Yo, fuck yeah, Arkham. W cockhaver. I swear that the most thing that makes me mad about this is not the SHUBBLE abused Wilbur stuff. It gets me mad that you drag Tommy into this and Phil and Quackity. This is what makes me mad, and don't bring them into this. I simply mentioned that they may or may not know deeper into the situation, knowing they are closer to Wilbur. Yeah, man, I'm going to be honest. This take's crazy. This is a crazy take. Yeah, actually, Wilbur's the one that was abused here. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It looks like a lack of empathy to me. Again, I mean, like, they're trying to be empathetic to Wilbur, but, like, dude, I think discrediting Shelby is crazy, bro. Trying to discredit her and be like, yeah, she was the one abusing him. And also getting so heated. Like, I understand that people are annoying on Twitter, but, yeah. I mean, maybe I don't have much room to talk because I was yelling about YouTube comments a few minutes ago, but I don't know, man. Yeah, bro, some people are just, like, fucking, like, literally just bruise easy and are clumsy, bro. Some people just bruise easy and are clumsy. Crazy takes. Yeah, on God. Okay, if they knew something and they knew this shit was a lie and she did the abusing, they would stick up for him? Yes, literally. Bro also lived in grime, so he obviously isn't going to look great all the time. Plus, the second pick, it's obvious his hair was cut and he's not going to look like that fluffy hair soft boy image that his fans relate to him. If there was genuine proof she did that shit and she lied, then they would stand with him. Yes.